Hey there, Magic One. Welcome to your tarot reading for the week. I hope your week has gotten off to a really good start. Before we jump in, I just wanted to let you know that I recently completed the 2022 yearly overview tarot readings. I will pop the playlist up here for you, and you might want to jump in and see what the energies are available for you to align your inspired action to, so that you can really bring through the meaningful and lasting change you want in your life this year. If you do want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself, you can do so at any time. You'll find the link to my website down below, and you can peruse the kind of offerings that are over there when you are ready. To let you know that the doors are always open to the initiation. That is my immersive Learn Tarot journey. You can enroll at any time, and you do get immediate lifetime access to all of the resources, which is online learning modules, practices. We've got lots of videos over there, and also you get access to me through my private karmic community. So it's really great if you want to learn to guide yourself from your own intuition and learn to uncover your own subconscious blocks and beliefs, so you know where you might be getting in your own way of really bringing through the change that you want in your life. So that's it from me. I just wanted to say hi and wish you a week full of love and magic. Let's head across to your reading now. Gemini, welcome to your tarot reading for February 7th to the 13th. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. I have the 9-card block here, 3 recent past, 3 cards current focus energy, and 3 for the near future outcome. I have got a couple of oracles, I have a lead tarot energy, and the bottom of the deck energy. So this week I am using the Sacred Power reading cards and the Radiant Rider-Waite for the main tarot. Okay guys, let's jump in. Gemini, welcome to your tarot reading for February the 7th to the 13th. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. I've got the 9-card block here as per usual, 3 cards recent past, 3 current focus energy, 3 near future outcome. I have 2 oracle cards, a lead tarot energy, and the bottom of the deck energy as well. I am using the Sacred Power reading cards, the Moonchild and Starchild Tarot, and the Radiant Rider-Waite today. Okay guys, let's jump in. Let's jump in and start at the oracles. Okay, the first one out, Gemini, was change. So I really feel that we can expect some fundamental change this week. Now, it might be that the change is initiated this week. It might be that you have the awakening that you're going to need to make a change, or it may be that circumstances actually change around you. We have the Wheel of Fortune in your reading, and that's one of the biggest cards of, cycles and seasons in your life changing, of karmic and destined, timing, and the fact that, the wheel of life is always turning and always trying to move you along to your next karmic experience in life. But do you know what I see in this one, Gemini? I was like looking at it hard while I was pulling the rest of the cards. I see someone who's walking the middle ground between these seasons. Okay, we've got summer here, we've got autumn here, so it's almost like you've been walking the middle ground, maybe not making a decision, maybe not choosing either way, but the cards are saying this is the week that maybe that choice is made for you, or you really choose your path. Next one out was compassion. This is a message of being compassionate to yourself and others as you're going through change. Treat others as you would like to be treated yourself, and realize that kindness really is the best currency. That really has us attracting back positive energy towards ourselves as well, Gemini. The Hermit is your lead tarot energy. It is the card of Virgo, and again we see somebody who is walking a path out of darkness, out of this kind of cave or hermit energy and into the light. So you may have been either sitting in indecision for quite a while, Gemini, or you may have been even going through a period of deep reflection, even sometimes depression with the Hermit. We know that change is inevitable, but we don't want to take the action because, it's painful, right? So we walk the middle ground, we try not to shake to rock the boat. We try not to have confrontations and that kind of thing, but we pay the price for that. But I feel like you're coming out of it this week, and potentially, you know, this is the week of true change for you. Let's jump into the tarot. We will address the bottom of the deck energy as we go, which is the World. In the recent past, I've got the Three of Swords, Eight of Cups, and the Two of Wands. So this may be upon you right now, or it may have already happened, but we have a clear severing of ties or ending energy that is upon you. And with the World here, it feels very, very final. It is that big seasonal or cyclic change in your life. Now, I'm going to read the energetic pattern here, Gemini, and you can apply it to your life. This could be playing out in love. This could be playing out in work. This could be playing out in leaving behind a cycle of your life like study or, you know, work into retirement, that kind of thing. Either way, what you are leaving behind with that Eight of Cups energy, Gemini, it really just wasn't fulfilling you on the higher vibrational frequencies. Okay, so we could have had some satisfaction in the situation, but we're not reaching the, you know, the higher levels of, you know, on the emotional frequency scale, like joy, true happiness, you know, bliss. You know, that is possible in our lives. It is our birthright. Should we be making the right decisions? So should we actually choose the right options instead of, you know, walking, you know, a path that is neither nor? Sometimes we have to make hard decisions, okay? So this could actually have been your decision here, Gemini, or may be your decision. I do see you in Two of Wands energy, which is somebody who is making plans for the future to expand their life in some way, to broaden their horizons, or to unlock a deeper amount of potential within themselves. And you may have realized that the situation that you were in, be it a relationship or a job, was actually holding you back in some way. You know, that's what I'm kind of feeling. And you know that it's inevitable that you leave that behind so that you can actually get to this lucky break, this kind of luck change to your destiny, okay? And I think intuitively you know that. So that's what I see, and I think you're about to take action on this, but at the moment you've kind of been in that pondering mode of, do I leave this comfort zone? Because it is comfortable, but that will be at the cost of your potential of going to the next step, of getting to those higher frequencies. That's what I'm feeling. And you know there's going to be pain here. There's going to be potentially conflict here as well. I mean, the Five of Wands is at the center of the reading in the current or focus energy, Gemini, and that it is a conflict energy, but it can also mean that the situation that you are going to be transitioning on from is kind of it's a bit of an energy vampire situation, right? I think it's taking you a lot of energy to stay engaged with it, to actually stay in that situation. So that can be a job that is feeling like a struggle. We've really outgrown it. Maybe, you know, we're surrounded by others who aren't awake. That can be really challenging. That's no judgment or disrespect, but, you know, we have to engage in maybe like low-level corporate politics or gossip, you know, behaviors, and, you know, we are wanting to transcend. We are wanting to go into, you know, higher realms here. So we need to remove ourselves from situations where the energy doesn't feel in alignment. In a relationship, this might look like, you know, the niggling or nagging or projecting onto a partner when we kind of don't really want to be with them anymore. We don't really have the strength and courage to move on. So it just kind of becomes like a tit for tat sort of passive-aggressive situation. And that's because we're holding on to it. Four of Pentacles is holding on to that situation because of the fear of change, right? And I think that's where you have been. And the cards are still showing you there, but you've been planning beyond it. You've finally been getting to the stage where it's like, well, I'm really evaluating this, I'm making another plan, and I think you are ready to let go, okay? There could be a financial implication as to why you're not letting go of the situation, and that could look like you don't have another job lined up, or the job pays really well, there's going to be upheaval to change. In a relationship, of course, if it's a marriage or live-in de facto partnership, there could be a house involved. It could mean that you're needing to find another living situation that it's going to change the financial game for you. There could be joint assets. So these things, these kind of material anchors, can really impact the changes that we make, and we can put off making changes, or we can avoid change because of these fears and because of this holding. But the Four of Pentacles comes with a message that is also keeping us small, okay? Keeping us playing small. And you're wanting to step into the energy of expansion, Gemini. But in order to do that, you will need to let go. And the Wheel of Fortune here is saying, well, actually, Gemini, the conditions are just right for that. In fact, it's divine timing for a luck change, for that Wheel of Fortune it's just started ticking, right? And it really wants to do a full turn. So the Wheel of Fortune says that this karmic cycle is ending, Gemini, and you will be soon moving through into your next one. I mean, the world is an energy of final completion, but it's a victory energy, because the victory means that you have completed this and actually learned what you need to from the situation. You've actually had the growth you've needed to gain from it. And it's time for you to move to your next growth cycle. So that doesn't mean to say that we're moving into, something that's completely easy. It might present new challenges, but it's also going to present to you, new waves of happiness and higher levels of emotional frequency as well. So that's the world. It's quite a final ending, guys, and it feels like a long chapter that's finishing. Like I'm talking like 10 or 20 years for some of you, and that's why it's so hard to let go of, because it really has become that comfort that you've known. So you're reevaluating Seven of Pentacles. It's like, okay, well, if I really do look at this, it stopped paying me dividends, right? I'm not really getting the reward, the recognition, the love, the emotional connection, the growth that I need from the situation. So I'm going to need to transform it by being open to change. The King of Pentacles, the King of Swords, Gemini, I see is you stepping into your king energy, whether you're, male, female, male, or whatever gender you identify as. This is somebody who is able to see the big picture. And from that perspective, really make some good strategic moves in order to benefit themselves, in order to transform, in order to keep moving, in order to get to this kind of sun energy that we see bursting through in this card here. And with the King of Swords, it can be a severing of ties. It's about aligning to truth now. Severing of ties, you may need to have a very honest and direct communication with the King of Swords. But that's how you start this Wheel of Fortune really gaining momentum. And that's why the King has the butterfly motif here, because through seeing the big picture and seeing what's happened so far, joining the dots, looking back to look forward, we can really transform a situation. Queen of Pentacles is here, and it's saying it's time to really focus. And where you do put your energy expands, and that's why we don't want to be putting it into a situation that's causing us drain and conflict. It says that there is stability waiting for you, a newfound sense of growth and stability. Queen of Pentacles stands for abundance as well. She's the card of Capricorn, so you may be dealing with a Capricorn or even overcoming a devil energy here. Okay, Capricorn links to the devil, and that is about, limitations, codependency, financial debt, maybe keeping ourselves bound in a situation because of any of those things. So she is, I always say, she's danced with the devil, and she has refocused and realigned her energy to give herself a greater sense of stability. That's the Hierophant there that's poking through. So I really think this is in sort of a long-term traditional career or traditional committed partnership, marriage. Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, and that's how we get out of the conflict. And the Five of Swords kind of says there's not really a win-win situation here, because when we have, that's the Hierophant, when we have reached the end of a cycle, when there's no more growth there and no more to learn, then the victory is in closing it out so we can move to our next karmic cycle. The Hierophant, the card of Taurus, is number 5 in the major arcana for a reason. You have a 5 at the center of the reading, because the 5s are the important point of change between the 1, you know, the beginning, what you manifested the situation in the first place, and the 10, the outcome or the completion. So it's saying that the changes that we make now and what we choose is going to determine what ending we get to next. And we want 10 of Pentacles or 10 of Cups, those higher vibrational, very happy energies. And at the bottom of this deck, I have the Magician. So it is time to take action and realize, Gemini, that you have everything within you that you need to do that. You have the emotional intelligence of the Cup, the power and potential of the Wand, the intellect of the Sword, and the resourcefulness of the Pentacle. This is an inside job. You know, change is an inside job. By making changes within yourself and your immediate environment, you really can change your life for the better. And it's about moving with the energy that is available for you, or the universal energies. But if we don't actually take the inspired action to align with that, then those energies will move on, and, you know, we can find ourselves still holding on and still in comfort zones getting the same results. So Gemini, that's what I have for you, and I hope you enjoyed this reading and that it resonated for those of you that it's meant for. Do keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective. It may or may not be for you this time round. Drop me a comment if you're cool to share though. I do read them all and try to connect with you all over there. It does help me see what's going on in the collective and get to know you guys. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, and that way you will know when I do release new videos, especially if you hit the bell. And it's a great energy exchange between us to support the channel, as is when you like, share and comment on the videos. I'm wishing you a week of love and magic. Do take care, Gemini. Bye for now.